Hi, my name is Shawn Shaler. That's my friend Chris Ford, aka The Objective Geek of YouTube and X fame. Just trying it on. Twitter fame. Welcome to Avatar The Last Podcasters. And this week we are plugging this episode in because we got a cool release of some new images from the Avatar The Live Action Netflix series. And so Chris has seen them. I'll be kind of doing a live reaction. First time I'll have seen them when I Googled them on my phone very fancily. And yeah, that's what we feel like. It's very exciting to see some actual tangible things that we can put inside of our eyeballs. Maybe worth getting excited about. But Chris, A, how are you? And B, tell me if that's incorrect, if you had something else in mind. But how are you? What are you doing?
I am great. I'm great. I
Excellent.
got a lot of stuff I need to do in the next 2 hours or so before one. But other than that, I am pretty good. Got my first paycheck from my promotion, so that felt good. Um, but yeah, no, and you are accurate in what this is. What we're doing here. We're going to be reviewing these images.
Fantastic. And we are going to comp them against some of the stills from the Shyamalan movie, and which I'd say, right, just for fun. I don't, listen, the Shyamalan movie, how things looked just visually in terms of costume and background and stuff probably wasn't the bad part per se. So we'll comp them as he.
I am unbiased. I mean, I spent a good part of my life hating that movie. Absolutely. Um, but even now I hate it, but I can find, things in it that I think, oh, you know what? That's good. I'm not all for the hyperbole of like, oh my gosh, everything in that movie was absolute crap. Like, no, I am
I mean,
uh
the movie was absolute crap, but that does not mean the hyperbole
absolutely.
of saying everything was absolute crap is
Yeah.
necessary. That's fair. Chris, I broke the rule this week. I couldn't help it anymore. I started seeing some negative stuff from people I follow in primarily on Twitter and TikTok about the Avatar game. So I watched a review and some gameplay footage, and speaking of actual crap, Chris, it looks like I'm so upset.
Oh gosh.
I'm so upset, Chris. I'm so mad. I just okay, but for real, another time, and we will get it. We'll play it. We'll give it an actual review. But like, it's almost instantly like as soon as the guy starts describing the gameplay, and before like it was a professionally well done review. Like he's not really giving you the review before he's talking about the content. I'm like, oh no, it's bad. Um,
Mm.
but I'm still excited in a different way for that game to go on sale, just so I can pop it into my own Switch. Um, yeah, 2023, one of the best years in gaming ever. Probably not thanks to that one. It might be. It might be the best gaming year. I'd have to research. Sometimes I get my gaming years mixed up, but it's a big one.
Yeah.
Chris, you want to look at some images?
Let's look at some images. Sean, if you want, you can go to our Twitter because I shared them there. The first image, you pick the first image because you'll pick whatever first image you see.
Let me go to the old Twitter. I couldn't even find it for a second because I was looking for the bird, not the damn. Ugh, it's hard to look at. All right. Immediately I noticed Fire Lord, upper left image with all the flames in
That's
the
the image
background.
that is the image I have up right now.
Um,
What is your gut reaction to that?
that's a great looking costume, Chris.
Mm,
That's a
I
nice
agree.
costume. The background's blurry. It looks like it's a posed picture, which I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad. But that's what my brain wants a Fire Nation costume to look like. It's right. It feels good. Yeah, that's nice. All right. No,
Yeah.
you picked the second image. Hit me with your second. Give me
Wait,
Chris.
well, I didn't really say. Well, I
Oh
didn't
no
really say
no
how
no.
I
Go ahead.
felt
No, you're
about it,
right. You're right.
Shawn.
Go ahead.
Jeez, oh my gosh. No, I agree with you. I love this look. Also, I'm going to take, just stupidly, I'm going to take 80% credit for this, because I fan casted Daniel Day Kim here as Fire Lord Ozai several years ago at this point when it was first announced that they were doing this show. And you know what? I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. I did a great job casting him in this role. There's there is proof. Go watch it. I said
So
he
you're
would be
taking
great.
80% credit for this final product that is on screen.
I was generous with the 80.
I did.
So
I snapped the camera myself. I snapped the
I
button. Uh,
call Danny. That's what I call him. Uh,
your
and
boy.
Yeah, I called my boy Danny. I said, "Hey, I don't care what the script looked like. You're perfect for this role." And he said, "Chris, I'm not sure. M Night really did terrible." I'm like, "Danny, trust me. The creators are in on this one. Like you've worked with the creators before. You did a lot of voices in Avatar, English, and the core." He's like, "You know what? You're right." And then when he called me and said the creators were gone, I was like, "Man, just stick with it, though." And so yeah,
You can
he stuck.
invest into this role, even if it doesn't. They're gonna be able to see your energy in this role, Danny. Uh, Listen, way to
But yeah,
encourage him to stay involved, and this is a good-looking final product here. That's
yeah, it
nice.
looks great. I think when I see this, I immediately think Fire Lord. Got the hair on point. The crown is great. The goatee. They changed up a little few things here, but when I see it, I absolutely see Fire Lord. I think if I had to guess, this image is of him like looking at some scroll about Sozin's comet. That's my guess about it.
I like
Just
to
do a
think
little bit
this
of
is how
speculation.
I like to think this is how he takes in his daily news, right? That's just a normal backdrop in his house. You can't see it, but he's got his coffee on the table next to him, and he just reading the paper. That's him. That's how he wake up.
Actually, when I look at it, it might be a map. Once I zoom in, there seems to be some type of compass symbol. There's a circle on it. Might be depicting the cardinal directions, but
In the
could
upper
be a map.
left, yeah, that looks mappish. And I'm just looking at the upper left, and I think I see the cardinal. What do you call it?
Yeah,
The compass.
yeah.
That's not the right word for it. Some
I
cartographer
know
will
it's not, but
correct me.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the one I can think of right now, so that makes it the right word. Yeah, there's changes, but it is still immediately obvious what he is. And hey, if you're not going to change something, why
Immediately
would you
obvious.
why would you make it?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and we'll compare to the Last Airbender films when we get done going over these images. Anyway, next picture, Sean.
No, no, you go next.
Okay, well, I like you to go next because I like you to choose because it's going to be your first reaction. I don't want you to have to go through and look at the pictures to find what I have chosen. So you just go ahead
So it's a little
and pick one.
unfair because two of the images look kind of similar. So my eyes went to
Okay.
those last. So the next one that's not similar is Iroh. Right?
Iro,
Just
we're
a
starting off
different
hot.
cape. Pardon?
I said we're starting off hot. Yeah. I would say I think we're starting off hot, as in these are
Oh,
two great images.
a hot pun. Nope, I actually didn't hear the word hot, so I was missing all of the good things. I was like, we're
Uh,
starting off. What? Sorry, no, that's just me not being able to hear. Yeah, like there again, it's it's immediately Iroh. It looks immediately like Iroh's traveling clothes, right? He's not in his armor. He looks comfortable. It just your brain just that's how your brain wants Iroh to look. Feels right.
yeah, it looks. This is might be my favorite image of them all. Although the Fire Lord is really close, and that could be the favorite. But Arrow looks freaking perfect here. Like just the demeanor, hands behind the back.
That beard,
Just
what a stellar his little mustache.
it
I don't know
is.
what kind of
Yeah.
mustache it is, but what a stellar job. Chris, the
I
only
can't
reason I
wait.
picked the Fire Lord over this was literally just the top knot crown. Like I've never seen a real life top knot crown. personally.
Yeah.
If I have, I haven't thought about it hard enough. A live action one, and it just looks great. That's what set it apart. But yeah, you listen. If you're a big fan of Iroh, I'd be interested to know if there are any critiques of like who had something else in mind and what it was. If you're really big on Iroh, if he's your favorite character, because I'm having a hard time finding anything to say other than that looks like Iroh, and I mean that in the most complimentary sense possible.
Yep. Yeah, I don't have any of that. I love it. I think it looks great.
And see, after that, the other two images neither stands out as much, not because I think they're bad. They just don't stand out quite as much. Let's say Azula. Pardon me. Let's go Azula next. It makes sense. She looks so young.
She does look young, and that is a interesting thing. And I thought about this. I would have casted Azula actually older. I would have cast the actor older than Zuko because the interesting dynamic I think between them is that Azula is the younger sister, but she always appears like she's like 2 years older than him.
She
And there's a certain
does.
power dynamic there.
And
And
in
here
the
she looks like
show,
a
she has a mature kind of visage to her, even though you can tell that
yeah.
she's younger. But this just looks like somebody's daughter is lost, and she also looks very sweet. But just I mean, it's one image, right? I don't want to take away too much from one image, but like, it's not quite what my brain would want to the same degree as seeing Ozai or Iroh.
Interesting. Now, I think the actress herself looks fine. I'm digging the hair.
Mm?
That's a good translation. The suit itself, I'm not in love with. Right? I think when this show deviates from the original kind of concept of it and branches off and gets kind of too detailed is when it loses me a little bit. They did that with the Sokka one. Sokka one is, yeah, I think it's completely horrible. This I don't think is completely horrible. But the Sokka one, I do. There's little redeeming things for me for that look. But there's still a little bit of stuff good here. I think the thing I don't like, and I've realized is what the thing I don't like about it is that it's too light. It's like she's wearing white and gray. If that gray kind of undergarment was just a black or a dark red, I think the whole thing would probably work a lot better. But I think Azula's, I think her color palette has like very little light colors in it. So maybe that's what's throwing me off the most. I mean, I like to show her things enough. That's
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, I think it just could be a little darker.
It does not. It does not exude Fire Nation pride in the way that I would expect Azula's outfits to do.
Now there is one thing to note is I'm pretty sure we also have our first look at main Ty Lee in the background.
Yeah, kind of see.
Like
Yeah.
like if you look to the left, you see like kind of a girl in all black, and the hair looks like May's hair. Like I can see like half of a bobby thing, and then bangs,
Mm-hmm.
and then that pink and kind of light color
The
grayish pink.
circus outfit. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely looks like Ty Lee. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure. I am confident that's main Ty Lee. But so far, they look pretty. Like from this very little blurry image, those look pretty cool.
Yeah, for what
May
they
almost
are.
looks like Anakin in Episode 3,
I don't.
where he went like all black.
I suppose, but I don't really know that I want him to go like over the top. It's like I don't know, like over the top on the goth for May. Like she still wore, Fire Nation garb, and she's sort of an important member to the royal family, right? I don't know. I don't want to go over the top there, but I'm not going to judge too much from a blurry background.
That's true. It is a very blurred background.
Uh, let's go to the last one, and Chris, I'm going to guess why I think you're not as fond of
Oh,
this
there's.
Sokka image.
Oh no, that's not a Sokka image. Oh, I meant
Oh,
I meant a Sokka image from the last time, because we already got image of Sokka last time. We got image of Katara, Sokka, Aang, and Zuko. That's what I was talking about before.
We had Kasaka's last time. It was very. You mentioned the detail. I felt like his armor didn't look like simple Water Tribe armor.
Yeah.
And what else? I'm I'm vaguely recollecting just that it didn't have the simpleness or the color palette that we were looking for on him. I can't remember our other complaints though. I do remember him being our least favorite. Okay, so who am I looking at here? Am I looking at Zhao?
Yes.
I'm gonna levy the same complaints that we levied against Azula, and it's just that like it's not that it's not nice looking armor, but like if it weren't for the top knot, could he just be like just an Earth nation colony general or captain or a leader of his large family clan or something? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. The interesting thing here is that the uh, the Fire Nation clothes for generals and stuff, they all have very similar outfits, but they have like different. You see the top of them, they have like different rankings and stuff. Like even Iroh wears like a general's outfit. Like him and Zhao wears the same outfit, only that Zhao's has like different things, and it actually changes throughout. Zhao's actually changes throughout the series. Um, but that being said, yeah, this one, I mean, it's fine. Whatever. You want to make some changes or make it to Zhao?
I'm still gonna. Yeah, that's fair. I'm still gonna say that for him and Azula, I'm gonna consider this more of like their traveling garb, and that doesn't really change my opinion. But they just look a little bit lighter, right? It's not heavy armor. Um, at least doesn't seem to be. Not. Yeah,
It's hard to tell with Azula,
it is
um,
a little hard to tell.
but
But like her
oh, I can
arms
support
are
this.
essentially completely exposed as like
That's true.
below her neckline and stuff. Like it looks like it's supposed to. I don't know how deep the creators are thinking about, it, but surely they are.
No,
That
you're right.
so. But that still doesn't change the fact that I would expect it to be a more exuberant show of Fire Nation expression in their outfits.
One interesting thing here is that they don't seem to be using like symbols for the Fire Nation. You know, the Fire Nation symbol is usually three flames or a flame with three sides, something like that.
Yep.
The symbol in the front of Zhao's like belt, that is the symbol for fire in Japanese. And I sound smart right there, but I'm not. I
Right.
just know that
You
because of
knocked it out of the park.
Naruto. Because in Naruto, that's the symbol that's like on the back of the. They live in a they live in a hidden leaf village in the land of fire, and that's the symbol for fire.
Well, just because you got it from another show doesn't mean you're not smart, Chris. It's knowledge
True.
retained. That's how we get all knowledge. Um, Azula's shoulder things, I thought maybe for a minute that was like an insignia, but I think it's just a
It's
decorum.
just a design. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
The
What about the background
other thing.
fellas in Zhao's
Yeah, I
picture?
was about to say that.
They
I'm
look
loving that.
uh
You're
yeah,
not loving it. Okay. No,
no.
you're not loving it, John.
They
It's okay. You don't have to.
they look like mini shredders. Like they look like they're trying to be shredder. Like I don't
Ah, okay.
but listen, if we see it up closer and it looks really practical for Fire Nation people, I will like at the foot soldier stage, right? Just like practicality. And so if we get a closer look, but the color's hard to see. The masks look like Shredder, so I'm gonna withhold judgment till I see a little closer. But I'm not immediately in love with that. So something I like from Fire Nation in the TV show is I actually love the pop of white, that white skull look to the mask. You know what I mean? I
Okay.
like that. And so hopefully these have some kind of pop like that. I don't know. It just makes them scary to me in the right way.
Hmm.
But
No, I like them. Man, you can also tell some have like spikes up above, so I assume they have like a higher ranking or something than the ones who don't have spikes.
oh yeah, see like one that's got two spikes, one clearly just has like smaller, like one spike on each side as opposed to two.
Uh huh.
See one with none. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Excited to see that a little closer. Man, those look all. I mean, I'm just zoomed in. They look all black, and then like the
Yeah, I
helmets are
assume they're like a
silvery,
metal black. Yeah.
which, again, I kind of like that. I liked that pop, but that doesn't mean that's the right answer necessarily. Uh, Withhold judgment on background
Okay.
images, personally. Listen,
All right.
uh, too great, too eh.
We got one more image.
We got one more in here. Let me get to it.
Yeah, this is a big one, I think.
Oh, I see four.
Go to the. Sorry. Go to the nets.
Oh, I
There's
got
a
you.
tweet underneath it.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Let me peek. Okay, so I'm looking at Zuko, and my first thing my eyes draw to is just his face, his visual appearance, the great makeup. That looks like great makeup work they did to his scar. I'm still, again, I'm not thrilled with all the blacks and grays. Right, it feels like just trying to be mature, but wouldn't it actually be? I don't know. Uh, More red or brighter red, or both. But the design of the outfit I actually like. I really like the literal pieces of garment that he's wearing, color aside.
You know what? You know what's interesting? His probably not that interesting, and I'm just looking too much into detail. His and Xiao's outfit are like fairly similar. Um, but his insignia is the Fire Nation insignia on his
Oh, on
belt. I
his
wonder is
belt
that
loop.
like a
Oh,
royal?
oh,
Yeah, I wonder is that like a royal family difference or something? Probably
like
like
he gets to
only
bear it,
the
but Zhao does not. Oh,
yeah.
that's cool. Um, yeah, no, like I said, I like the literal outfit as it is. Again, sort of a maybe not like his heavy armor, but his daily, not daily robes, not daily dress, but daily travel, daily chores sounds wrong. Can't think what
Yeah.
the right word would be. But
I am very very happy that he's bald head. I think that's I know that that's just like the profession. It's not the profession. It's the
I mean, they
oh
did it
my
right.
gosh,
The
purist
attention to
in me.
detail. Yeah. His his actual just like face and head, which is pretty prominent part of any actor, of course, but Zuko in particular. That looks great. They did great work. Good job, Netflix.
If I was on nitpick, I would say the scars should be more. I know the scars should be more pronounced. I
Yep.
know in real life scars aren't that dark compared to your skin tone. But whatever. That's a small.
I think so. I
The
think
bald head is more important to me than the scar, which is kind of weird.
it could be bigger and just kind of even more gruesome, but I get it. Whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
I am liking the. I think this guy is doing some great facial acting. He
he
looks like an angsty teen who just wants his honor back.
he feels aged up, but not in a bothersome way. To me, it feels good. Feels right. I'm a fan. I'm pro.
But why is his and Zula's outfit different? Because they are different. Like Azula's is, I don't know. That's
Yeah,
bothering me.
I would expect more consistency, and I also just it's just one image, but I would expect Zuko to be wearing something closer to what Iroh's wearing in terms of just when they're traveling in search of the Avatar. Maybe not.
And maybe I'm nitpicking Zhao here because Zuko and Zhao kind of they like I said before they have like the same exact outfit, and maybe it's just the shadows in Zuko's that makes it look darker. But anyway, but Zula's is like much different.
Zhao, that weird sash thing over the front of Zhao's kind of throwing me off a little bit, and then
Yeah,
Zhao's
and Zhao is known to wear like Zhao wears a cape often, so that could just be part of that to hold down
yeah. And then
that
also
cape.
Zhao's like those things that sit on your hips. His look like actual pieces of armor, whereas Zuko's here looks more like an extension of his upper garment. But that could
Yeah,
be
yeah.
incorrect. But no, I see the similarities. I would almost, like I said, expect to see more commonality rather than we're looking at like four different types of outfit across five pictures almost. That's what it feels like. Especially Azula. I would expect Azula to have like top notch cool, even for her regular wear. But
Yeah.
that's okay. Listen, I'll say 3 out of 5. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's fine. But also three, a good three. Like Zhao, like I don't like if I had to put a weight on it, I'm not as concerned with Zhao, but Fire Lord Ozai looks freaking amazing. I'm so proud of myself again. Uh,
I'm glad that
Iroh
you got to
looks,
talk to him. I thought that was
yeah,
nice of
yeah.
you to hook up with him.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Iroh looks great. I'm really love that they did Zuko full bald. Well, not full bald, but just got the ponytail in the back. Can't wait for
I'm
return.
gonna
I'm getting
maintain
excited
that.
for this show now.
I think my favorite part of the entire thing is the top knot crown. That thing looks gnarly.
Oh yeah,
Looks awesome.
yeah.
Probably. Hi, honey. Probably what immediately caught my attention. She's trying to get the dog to leave his comfy chair, and it's failing miserably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey,
Also, I'm digging the sorry,
no, go
digging
ahead.
the backgrounds in the Zuko image
Hmm?
because like it almost looks like dragon scales.
It looks like is that maybe on the ship, like on the boat?
I assume it's on the ship.
Does he have a? Because he's got they make the mantle kind of a prominent thing on the boat.
Yeah, it was like a
Uh,
mantle to his father.
yeah. Hmm. Chris, let's take that peek back at the Shyamalan movie images
Yes, let's
that
go
you captured.
back 10, 12 years in the past and look at those images. Uh, First one, Fire Lord Ozai. The thing is, this costume actually looks like a fine enough costume if it wasn't for the Fire Lord. The new one completely kills it. I think completely
Yeah,
blows this into the water.
I'm I'm generally okay with his regular Fire Lord costume. I'm not okay with his with the second picture where it's kind of all black and really bland looking. He doesn't look Fire
Oh yeah,
Lordish at all in that one. I will say I like the regular Fire Nation helmet just to the right of him in that second picture. The regular Fire Nation helmet with the red
oh
thing on the
yeah.
top. I think that looks okay. But no, in the second one, he doesn't look Fire Nation ish at all. Like he say, "Oh, that's any Fire Nation person who just has his helmet off," and I'd be like, "Yeah, okay." So that's kind of bland. Chris, what about Zuko and Iroh? Old Zuko.
That's interesting. That the thing um, the one they Dev Patel was the second best thing in the movie. He didn't do a bad job in this performance. He's a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean Taub as Iroh was also not terrible.
But
They
he
just
doesn't
weren't.
look right. He doesn't look like the part. He doesn't fit.
That's true.
I know
That's
that's
true.
me, and you can have those
Does have like
deviations, but he doesn't.
uh, there does seem to be kindness in his eyes.
I
But
know,
yeah,
but
just looking the part, he doesn't look the part.
he looks more like he adopted Zuko than he's uncle. Like it just, I don't know. It ain't right.
Yeah, it looks like Guru Petit,
Yeah, okay, get on
but
board
if
with
he was
that.
bald.
And he
But yeah.
also just looks too tall, right? My brain doesn't want Iroh to be that
Oh,
tall.
ooh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Uh, but yeah, Dev looks good. Azula, the actress, uh, she just has there again that kind of more mature look to her, an angrier
Yeah,
vibe. Maybe it's the actress just doing a good job of looking evil in that one picture. Fine with the
yeah,
actress.
that is the. And remembering watching this movie, she laid on the evilness kind of too thick.
Okay. I
Um,
don't remember. I've tried hard not to. No, it's just been a long time. I forget, but I believe you
but
100%.
yeah, but she did. It's like this is me making a lot of one image. the image of Azula that we just saw, she seems the type of manipulator to put on a facade of a sweet innocent child, but who's secretly evil. And to me, Azula never cared to put on a facade of that. Like she was like I am that chick. Like I am better than you. I am going to outmaneuver you in everything. Like every now and then, she'll put on a like a oh no, like Long Fei, how dare you treat a Kyoshi warrior like this and stuff.
But that's
But for
because
the
she's
most part,
basically interacting with an idiot in that case. You know, like
yeah,
the outfit here looks. The old outfit looks too kind of like Halloween costume. Like it doesn't look like a finely tuned, well thought crafted piece of wardrobe to be on a
yeah,
Netflix series, right? It feels more like I don't know. It looks like a costume and not in a good way, in
yeah.
my opinion.
So I like the color palette
Uh huh.
here better, but yeah, I would rather take a very well made crafted costume than this one here.
Yeah, that one just looks like it came out of a spirit world that just moved into the Dick's Sporting Goods that
You
closed up
mean
the road.
you mean Spirit Halloween, not the Spirit World. Spirit World is
Spirit.
in
Oh
Avatar.
yeah, you're right. I
Not a,
did say
it's not a
Spirit
real
World,
thing.
didn't I? Yeah. Up closer look at Iroh, and I still just Iroh looks out of place. Like, what's the guy's name in the third Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie where they go back in time, and then he's like the
Oh, God.
British general or whatever his name is, right? And that's what it feels like. It's just like in the wrong. You just look out of place.
I've tried to forget that movie. Nah,
It's
I
not
honestly
a
don't remember
good.
much about that
Yeah,
movie.
it's not a good movie. Um, I don't care if they go back in time and invent pizza. It's not a good movie.
I was talking with my brother-in-law about this a couple while ago. I was like, that movie sucked. He was like, but they look cool though. And I was like, they're right. You're right. They did look absolutely. The character designs were great. That little torch thingy, time travel thing was amazing. Like I do remember loving the look of the turtles. Like if there were action figures of those, I would probably buy them.
Well, in samurai, what little kid doesn't feel like a turtle in a samurai outfit? Like they're Ninja Turtles, and now they got samurai outfits on. That's awesome. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. And once again, yeah, Fire Lord Ozai's outfit looks great. I love his robe that he's got tacked on to like like it clearly is like a decorative robe tacked onto his armor and his undergarments. I think that looks
Yeah.
great. Good for him. Good for him. Yeah. So no qualms there.
And then Zhao. To me, both Zhaos are just whatever.
Yeah. I'll take new Zhao appearance. Actor selection feels more right to me. Both of the outfits I'm just kind of mum on. There's not a whole lot to either of them. But new Zhao looks more like my brain wants Zhao to look.
You know what? He could have been more mutton choppy. Oh, those are good mutton chops. I got no complaints about.
Yeah, a little
The,
creative liberty. He's got some nice chops. I think
yeah.
he looks. I don't. This guy looks more like and I know it's being kind of literal in the picture that we're looking at. More like the king's right hand guy, like a vizier or something. He doesn't look like an army general or
Hmm.
admiral or captain or whatever he happens to be at this point in time.
It's funny. I think this episode. I would not be surprised if this wasn't from the Blue Spirit episode, because this looks like the moment Zhao's like, hold your fire," like he has the avatar. Although I don't see a Union Archer in the back, so never mind. Well, who knows if they're having? Yeah,
Well, I was gonna say that
true.
creative liberty is possible. No, I think that's as good a guess as any with the information that we have, which is very little.
No, I think this is the finale. He's about to get eaten.
That'd be awesome. That'd be sick. Uh, yeah.
Throw everyone off. You think the giant ocean spirit is showing up in the last episode? Nah, it's going straight to the Fire Nation or wherever they're at.
That'd be a fantastic. What do you got? Fantastic curveball right there. Be awesome. Chris, taking into consideration the new images and the previous images that we've seen of and Katara Saka and who else did we get? Did we get Suki originally in the first set
No,
of
you know
images?
what? And also, I forgot to mention they have a. We'll probably get a trailer to this. Um, in November, they have their Geeked event, and Avatar is going to be a huge part of that. I'm not a huge part, but I'm expecting a trailer at that point,
Nice.
and perhaps we'll receive. I wish I had the day for you, but Netflix Geeked. Um, Perhaps we'll see more images because when Albert Kim, the showrunner, released these, he said everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. And so I felt like these sets of images were very much about the Fire Nation. And I'm wondering if there'll be other groupings. Like the next might be like the Air Nomads, and you'll have Aang, Yatsu. That's really the only two notable Air Nomads there are. Or Yang Chen. I think she's been cast. But why would you have Yang Chen right now? Anyway, um, and then they could do water easily. Like you could have Katara, Sokka, um, Yue, Princess Yue, which she is in the show. She's going to be played by the actress. Um, oh man, I forgot her name. She was in Prey, the the alien, not alien, Predator movie, Prey.
I know I'm familiar with the movie, not familiar enough to know which person she
Okay,
was.
she's the main character. But
Didn't watch it.
anyway, not
Familiar.
they could have her. They could show, Avatar Korra. And if they ever did Earth, they could show Suki, Kyoshi. Has Jet been cast in this? Has he been cast? I forget.
Not
Anyway,
to
they show
my
the Kyoshi
very
Wars
core
and whatnot.
memory. I feel like it would have stood out as a point of like funny conversation, and I'm not remembering us
Yeah,
having that conversation. So I'm gonna guess no. But that's just a
yeah, I don't
guess.
think so either.
Yeah, well that'd be cool. And like I said, it's just nice to have good tangible things in our eye holes. Um, I don't know. It just feels like this show was announced so long ago that it's nice to like. No, no. See,
God,
it's real.
Jet
Uh,
has been cast apparently, according to Avatar News. He's been cast. I don't know if it was confirmed by anything else. Also, after the news went away, they don't do anything anymore. He said he was stepping away.
oh, that's too
Don't know
bad.
why. Whatever. Good luck to that person.
Yeah, good luck. Thanks for providing us lots of interesting tips and tidbits over the years. Good luck to you. He got
This
caught.
person who they this person who they cast as Jet looks like Jet. I don't know from anything, but it looks like it. Just this one image is a great image.
Hold it up to the camera.
Oh, sorry. Let me 1 second. I'm like, no, don't do
No,
that.
I'm just trying to put you in an awkward position. That's all.
Let's do it here. I can do this.
Yeah, I mean he looks jet-like. He looks like a character.
Also,
Looks like a character
it's
I'll
just a,
hate.
also it's just a great picture to get. Like same as that head posture and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy
Anywho,
definitely want to punch that guy in the face just from looking at him.
yeah.
Um, awesome. Hey, let us know your thoughts on these latest images. And again, especially curious on. Man, I mean, all of them. Give us any of your opinions on all of them, but like, if you find something with Iroh or Ozai in particular that you just really don't like, I'd like to know about it. I want to know what that is, what that thing is that's missing in your mind. Open my eyes and enlighten me, because I was really fond of those. And the other ones, tell us if you agree, disagree, whichever. While you're
Yeah.
at it,
Real quick, I would say the Netflix Geek event is November 6th through the 12th. And I do expect Avatar to be a huge thing in there. When they announced, it said Netflix most anticipated movies, shows, and games, including Three Body Problem, Avatar: Last Airbender, the brother son. So Avatar being like the second thing in there
Nice.
makes me know that yeah, it's gonna be a big deal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, surely they'll dump a lot of publicity dollars into it. I would
Oh, they
think
have a schedule.
already.
Sorry. Let's see. Monday, Stranger Things Day. Tuesday is it's throughout the day for surprise announcements from your favorite geek movies and shows. Okay, so probably Tuesday, November 7th. Oh wait, and then Thursday, November 9th, it says tune in live here at 1 p.m. PST with exclusive clips, teasers, and breaking news from your favorite geek movies and shows, including Avatar: Last Airbender, The Umbrella Academy, and The Dragon Prince. So
Is
Thursday, we'll
that's
probably have a
three
trailer,
3 p.m.
November
Central,
9th.
3 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. PST.
Yeah.
Because there's
So maybe
Mountain in between.
we'll be just in time to record a little reaction to those things.
That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Yeah. While you're telling us how you feel about the costumes and characters that you just saw, if you're looking along, leave a comment, like, subscribe, share, review, retweet, whatever interaction you're willing to spare with us, spare for us. It all helps. Very grateful for that, and we're grateful for
Leave a
you.
review on iTunes. It's been
Leave.
too long since we had a review, and
We
that
haven't.
one stinking review is holding us back from all 5 stars from that one person who was
Which
very.
still, I know, thought we were mean to Jamie. Listen, we would never. Jamie's a blessing. Hope she's doing well. She, I like everything she posts that she's doing always looks awesome. So she's doing great. There's never like a dull picture of a plate of food or something. It's always something big and exciting. So good for her. And yeah, let us know. Thanks for watching, listening. I'll put all the details on how to contact us down in the description, like always. I'm Shawn. That's my friend Chris Ford, aka the Objective Geek, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye, people.
So the air of scary finality.
Really hope I don't die. Not because that would be ominous,
Well,
but
that would, yeah, but I thought it sounded more threatening, like you were threatening 5 people. Like, what are you
oh,
gonna do to
okay.
them? I thought you were the one threatening.